Welcome to Abou Globe News Channel. Today, we turn our eyes to the Middle East, where the air is heavy with both fear and fragile hope. A region that has lived through decades of conflict now faces yet another decisive moment.
Once again, the word peace is being spoken. But every word of peace seems to compete with the roar of fighter jets and the thunder of explosions.
The Israel Defense Forces say they are preparing for the first phase of a U.S.-backed peace plan. Officials claim it is a step toward stability, but they also warn peace must not mean weakness.
Which raises the question, can real peace exist while weapons are still ready to fire at a moment's notice?
Meanwhile, political leaders make bold claims. Former U.S. President Donald Trump says Hamas is ready for a lasting peace. He has urged Israel to stop the bombing of Gaza, suggesting only a halt in violence can make negotiations credible.
But in the early hours, even as he spoke of peace, 3 more airstrikes hit the Gaza Strip. For people on the ground, peace still feels far away.
Today, the Middle East stands at a decisive moment. Talks of peace are once again completing with the sounds of airstrikes. Promises of compromise are shadowed by mistrust, and hope remains fragile in a region scarred by decades of war.
Every promise feels uncertain. People hear about peace, yet all they see is smoke and destruction.
The Israel Defense Forces say they are preparing for the implementation of Phase 1 of a U.S.-backed peace plan. Yet, military officials stress that readiness for peace does not mean vulnerability, warning they must be prepared for a rapid response to neutralize any threat.
In other words, weapons are still loaded. They speak of peace, but prepare for war.
Meanwhile, former U.S. President Donald Trump, the figure behind this peace initiative, insists Hamas is ready for a lasting peace. He has called on Israel to stop the bombing of Gaza, suggesting only a halt in violence can make negotiations credible. But in the early hours, even as he spoke of peace, 3 more airstrikes hit the Gaza Strip.
3 more strikes. How can peace take root if bombs keep falling?
Hamas says it wants further negotiations, but the group has avoided answering the toughest demands of the deal, laying down its weapons and stepping back from its governing role in Gaza.
That silence speaks louder than words. Without clear answers, trust is impossible.
Talks are expected to resume in Cairo in the coming days. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has pledged to begin immediate implementation of the plan's first phase. For many Palestinians, the mood is cautious. They want peace, but they question whether written promises can end bombs, checkpoints, and occupation.
And who can blame them? Promises don't stop bullets, and paper cannot shield from airstrikes.
This film explores the stakes of this moment. The players, the promises, the dangers, and the hopes. Can Phase 1 of a peace plan truly open the door to a new future? Or will this be another broken promise in a long history of failed peace?
That is the question the world is waiting to see answered.
As the dust settles tonight, the questions remain. Can this peace plan truly break the cycle of violence, or will it become another forgotten document in the archives of failed agreements?
For Israelis, security is the word that defines their every decision. For Palestinians, freedom and dignity are the promises they still wait to see fulfilled.
In Cairo, negotiations will resume. Leaders will shake hands, cameras will capture smiles, and documents will be signed. But beyond the tables and the signatures, it is the people, mothers, fathers, children, who will decide whether peace is real.
History has seen many beginnings in this region, but far fewer endings. Today, hope survives, though fragile, carried by those who still dare to believe in a future without bombs and fear.
The Middle East stands at a crossroads once again. The path chosen now may shape not just the future of Israel and Palestine, but the stability of the entire world.
And so we end with the same question we began with. Can words on paper be stronger than decades of blood and mistrust? The answer rests in the days to come.
Please subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like and share this video. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Support us by subscribing right now.